Hey, good morning, Facebook world. Look, I have two hands free. I figured out how to sit, get the palm tree in the back, and get my hands free. So, good morning. Welcome to Shake Talk with Barbie Lee. This is where we change your breakfast to change your life. So, the last couple of days, emotions have been coming up. So, Jessica asked for us to do in our meetup group emotions, right? Negative emotions processing. So, we did that. And then Kim sent me a beautiful TED Talk this morning on emotions. You got to watch it. I posted on my timeline. Well, she posted on my timeline. So you got to watch it because it's like 2.5 minutes, not even 2 minutes, 4 seconds, I think. But it's talking about, we've come to experience life in all its delicious juiciness with both good and bad, right? So emotions, being able to process. And I love what, I'm sorry, I can't remember who did the TED Talk. I love what she says about people that say, I just want to get over it. I just don't want to feel this anymore. And then she's like, you have the goals of a dead person. And I laugh. I had to stop the video because I burst out laughing. And I'm like, that's exactly right. If you think that you shouldn't be processing, bad feelings, then you just want to be dead because you cannot be happy all the time. You just can't. People who fake happiness are so not happy, right? People say to me, oh my gosh, Barbie Lee, do you have to be so chipper all the time? I'm like, I'm not. When I'm pissed, you get out of my way, right? And when I'm upset and angry, I have those moments, those minutes, those maybe even hours, but I don't hang on to them, right? That's because I do practices that get me out of them, and we talked about them yesterday. Oh, good morning to everybody who's joining. So here's the piece about emotions, right? Is we've got them. We are emotional beings. I look at his emotion as energy in motion. So what does that mean to you, right? Oh, Debbie. Hey, Debbie's still here in Mazatlan with me, and she's watching me. Hi, Debbie. I'm like, hi, Debbie. I think she's right downstairs. So when we're processing our emotions, we're actually experiencing life. Good morning, Tammy. So if we're just sitting there going, oh, yeah, everything's okay. It's good. Is it really? Like think about it. Is it really? Let's be honest, right? Good morning, Miss Sandra. So we're looking at experiencing and having a delicious life, right? Delicious breakfast and delicious life. So we have to experience stuff. How are we going to know? How are we going to know how much we want something or love something or desire something if we don't have the opposite of it, right? Something that we dislike, something that we, we're unhappy with, that we went yuck about, right? We need to experience both sides of it, right? So, just a little aside. Oh, good morning. Yay, Terry, my friend Terry. Hola, mi amigo. We have class today. We're taking Spanish class together, Terry and I and his beautiful wife, Patty. So I'll give you a quick example. I ordered my Isagenix products here, and I was nervous about how they were going to taste because I know they're a little bit different because it's a little bit different formulation in Mexico. I love the shakes. They are muy, muy bueno, right? They're so good. But the Ionix, I don't like it. I'm like, well, I don't want to eat it. I don't do it. And my daughter and my husband are like, oh, just suck it up, Mama. I'm like, no, bring me more Ionix. When my daughter comes, she's bringing me more Ionix, and I'm giving her this stuff. She's like, I'll be fine, because they're little concentrate bottles, and she thinks it's... I'm like, great, I'll swap you, no problem. But I had to experience something good to bad to remind me how good I really have it, right? I'm here in beautiful Mazatlan, and it's amazing. And as often as I can, I'm speaking to the locals about, their economy and how things work here and how much things are worth. I'm going to book a massage, and it's for an hour. It's going to be like 26 or maybe $30 for an hour, people. Everybody on here comes from... Most of you are from Canada, it looks like, to US. And you know that you can't get a massage for $30 an hour, right? But in Mexico, that's the going rate, right? So maybe at one of the hotels, it might be $40 or $50, but, on the, the side streets and stuff, where people actually live. And I'm like, wow. I just go, wow. And then I think how grateful I am for all that I have, right? So it's good to, I found some cucarachas. They were dead, but I found some. So it's good to be in a country where they have cucarachas, right? And yes, I did see a big-ass rat run by the other day. Scared the bejesus out of me. At first, a corner of my eye thought there was a cat, and it was not a cat. I have never high-pitched screamed like that before in my life. I was quite the little girly girl when I saw that rat. Anyway, that's why you don't keep garbage more than a day in your home. Just saying. It wasn't in the house, by the way. It was outside in the yard. So I have to come to a place like this, right, that has rats and cucarachas to appreciate my mosquitoes. Because, you know what, they just fly around and you swat them and they're gone, right? But cucarachas, they run around, you know. So it's all about how we process how things make us feel. It is a beautiful day, Sandra. So it actually, overcast, but it rained a little bit, and, but it's a beautiful day because we're alive and we're here and we have internet, and it's a beautiful day. So circle back to the emotions. Circle back to, how do things make you feel? Good morning, Hazel. How do things make you feel? And more importantly, how do you respond to that feeling? So watch that TED Talk that's on my wall today. To make a comment about it. And if you want to live above, not dead, because that's basically if you don't want to feel bad emotions and you just want to be happy, that's dead, right? Like, because it depends what you believe about death and stuff like that. But if you want to experience no emotions or just one, that's death. So I laughed. It was quite funny. So check in again today. See where you are emotionally, right? Find out why. Like, start thinking and go, I don't like this feeling. And then go do something that you like doing, right? I like Zumba. I like my shakes. I like walking on the beach. I know y'all can't walk on the beach because it's like 40. Actually, it's funny. Dwayne said to me this morning, it's like 25 today. I'm like, here too. Wrong ends of the scales, but you know what I mean. Minus 25, plus 25. Yeah, it's a beautiful day in Mazatlan. What was I talking? Oh yeah, processing your emotions, right? Going through them. Not dwelling on them, not beating them to death, not beating yourself up because you have them, but literally just acknowledging them and going, all right, that sucks, or that sucked, or I'm moving past this now. What do I need to get out of it, right? My favorite question is, what's next? That's one of my favorite questions. I ask my clients that and my customers that all the time. So what's next? What do you want to do next? What do you want to know next? What's next? And they're like, I don't know, I haven't thought about it. And I said, well, you're going to be next, like everything, like a little book. Yeah, I said, life's going to happen. It's going to move forward. You're going to be here in 30, 40, 50 years. What are you going to do about it? You're going to sit here today and last night I was talking to a guy, and I'm going to guess he's probably in his 70s. And he's like, well, there's nothing I can do about it now. So I pulled up a picture of my friend who was 82 on my program. Ooh, did you see the bird fly to the tree? That was so cool. So I showed him a picture of my friend who's 82 on the program and just dropped like 80-some pounds. And he looks at me. I'm like, you're never too old, baby. I said, you're just too lazy. And he makes a face. I'm like, when you're ready, I'm here. I'm here until April. Let me know. So anyway, point being, check in. It's never too late. You have everything you need. You have more than enough, right? And you are enough. How's that one? Let's end that one with today. You are enough. Have a great day, everybody.